We're live. We're local. We're ready to get your day started. We're Your Carolina with Jack and Megan.
That be us. It's the Tuesday edition of the Pumpkin Spice Your Carolina. We've just renamed everything here Pumpkin Spice. Today is the Starbucks debut of, it's a cold drink. It's not a coffee, it's a cold kind of beverage.
I thought it was a coffee.
Pumpkin Spice.
I thought it's a coffee.
Well, it's a cold coffee. You know, I just saw how many people like coffee. Something's wrong with drinking coffee unless it's hot. To me, 56% of you say you like cold coffee over regular coffee.
Coffee, black, nothing in it. Just plain Jane does the trick. You don't need anything else.
I used to drink it black, but no more.
Why? No more?
Well, I don't know. I just, you know me. I enjoy my Sphinx coffee in the back there, and I'll sip on that until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So
and there'll be a little bit left, and then I'll go get it out of the car in the morning at 7 o'clock and pour some fresh coffee from my pot, and then I come in and start over again. By the way, lemons or limes? Do you know the difference?
Yeah, one's green, limes are green, lemons are yellow.
I assumed lemons and limes were like, what do you call them, yellow squash and cucumbers. You just painted one of them a different color.
And squash and cucumbers taste totally different. Well, You're thinking of squash and zucchini, I think.
No, I don't know. Yellow squash and cucumbers to me are the same. You just painted one.
Not like at all.
Did you know lemons float and limes sink? Now, that's going to be the most important thing you've learned all day.
We're all going to go home and look for and drop
lemons float, limes sink. Keep that in your mind.
Huh. I'm trying to think about all the drinks I've had that had the garnish on the side.
They do seem similar, but wonder why. Why the difference?
That's a good, I'll have to try that.
Another question on this questionable Tuesday. Do you wash the bottom of your china plates?
Like?
You wash the bottom of plates you eat on?
Yeah.
Well, it's a question people are throwing around these days.
I mean, you put
it in. You don't eat off
sometimes
the bottom of your plate. Why would you spend time washing?
Because you do that, and then you turn it over, and then you put it in the dishwasher.
Just telling you, it's the question that's circulating right now.
Because what about when you're cleaning the table and you stack them on top of each other to carry them to the dishwasher? Like,
good point.
Good stuff on the bottom.
I didn't make this up. I'm not that smart.
I mean, okay, that's good. Right, now let me ask you some questions, Jack Roper.
Yes, dear.
Have you heard about the new meatless chicken from KFC?
Just read about it. It's debuting in Atlanta.
Yeah, there's one store in Atlanta, and they're doing it today. If you order normal KFC food, they're going to give you this as a sample, and then they're wanting your feedback.
I'd try it.
It's still fried, and it's still like mixed in where they do the other chicken, so I don't know if vegetarians would be allowed to eat this because it's still kind of mixed in with.
Well, that would be Jamarcus, but
yeah, we'll have to ask him about
Isn't there a Nearly burger or something from
the
Burger?
Whopper?
I'm gonna try that. Yeah. I'm gonna try
People said it's really good. People had said it's good. Jamarcus tried it. Look, Sadie, the Impossible Burger. Sadie tried it.
But there's some other places that are working on this stuff too.
Yeah.
I forget where. It's
Subway's
Taco
doing
Bell.
like
Taco
a
Bell's working on it. Meatless taco.
You did salsa fake. By fake meat, though, we don't mean like cat or something. You just mean like not plant-based.
She didn't say that on big time local TV.
No, but you know, if you hear fake meat, your first thing is like, well, what is it? There's like you should phrase it like plant-based, because fake, I think like.
You know, people do eat horses and buffaloes.
Well, not this girl.
And squids and octopuses. Well, they do.
Well,
they do.
Squid, yeah, and
they do eat horse meat in places.
Well, not here.
And they eat pet dogs too over in Asia.
Not here. This is why we love it here. Let me tell you about Mom, because I was asking you how was it getting here in the rain? It slowed you down.
Hour 20 from my house. Terrible.
Yeah. Tell me how this makes sense. So I'm like getting, it's fun taking kids to school in the pouring down rain. That's always a good time. But so I'm trying to get Sophie out of the car. So I am getting soaked while I'm trying to put her rain jacket on for like a 5-second run inside. We're both kind of laughing at the irony. Like, I should have just grabbed her and ran instead of trying to get wet. But I'm sure a lot of you moms.
But she's not even 2. Where do you, don't tell me where, but she goes to a pre-K thing? I didn't know that. I thought maybe your mother had her in the mornings. Yeah, well, that's great. Today is Global Forgiveness Day, so nothing makes people madder than forgiving them. Just remember that.
Nothing makes them mad. Oh, if someone's mad at you and then you forgive them.
Forgive them, yeah.
Okay.
Global Forgiveness Day.
Before we bring Jamarcus in, let me tell you about a fun event that's going to be coming up. The Shriners Hospital for Children is hosting the 2nd annual race day, and they want to invite you. You can meet some NASCAR drivers, specifically David Reagan. You'll see the car he'll be driving this Sunday at Darlington. Enjoy snack, pizza, little face painting, a bounce house. There'll also be a live DJ. Mark your calendars because this is happening this Thursday from 10 until noon. If you go, you have permission to miss the first hour of our show, so you can go to this. So it is free. It's at Shriners Hospital. You know, that's right there on Ferris Road in Greenville. Great
Our
people.
question of the day, Jamarcus, come on in. It is, what's your favorite time of the day and why?
I think for me, I like it right before the kid, like 45 minutes or so before the kids get up. It's still dark. You can have a cup of coffee and kind of get your thoughts together. That's like one of my favorite times of the day.
I like morning. I like the promise of a new day, the promise of morning. Anything's possible.
Yes, you have all these expectations, and then at nighttime you're like, well, I didn't do anything that I said I was going to do.
And also I have no children, so all mornings are glorious.
All mornings are peaceful.
I don't know. They say willpower is the lowest at about 2:30 in the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
That's when I feel like I really need Jesus.
Yes, that's when I'll start to.
I don't know, 11 to 12. I like 11 to 12.
Like, when we're done,
Like
when you're done with us.
I didn't say it for that reason.
When you're done dealing with
When
us.
I don't have to work with you people at 11.
Jack's like, I like 10, 55, 50. That's what I like.
10, 55, 50. I'm like,
Never,
yes.
never.
All right, y'all answer that question, and we'll read some of your responses in about 20 minutes
We'll
on
do
our
it.
Facebook
We'll
page.
do it.
All right, coming up next, I feel like we're falling for fall. We got all the fun clothes.
Pumpkin spices.
Yes, you had all the pumpkin spice this morning. Now it's time to change and maybe start doing a little transition piece. Miss Sadie's going to show us all about it.
And the North Carolina Mountain State Fair coming September the 6th through the 15th. It's kind of a unique experience happening in Fletcher, right near the airport. Go ahead and make your plans to attend. This morning we're giving away a family 4-pack of tickets to the North Carolina Mountain State Fair. You have to go to yourcarolina.tv and register for your chance to win. We'll take a little break here and we'll be back.
Furnishings for Your Carolina are provided by Jeff Lynch, appliances, electronics, bedding, furniture.